we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out. The 30-yard line. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line. Throwing right away is Mahomes. That's hung. It's Xavier Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Harrison Butler and a kickoff. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Avery Williams on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself. Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before when he picks up a first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Gain there.
Keep talking.
6 yards.
And get off my screen,
This
you
is what
bum.
you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is Herman. A first down. First and 10 on the 23-yard line.
Don't touch that. 180, 180.
Now Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender's right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Again, Hurts. This is caught two. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's second and 10. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Right side, caught by Wiley. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he will have the Chiefs first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Yeah, so this is kind of interesting, Mike. So typically when teams come out with 5 wide, you're thinking, okay, there's no back in the backfield. This ball's either quarterback run or this ball is going to come out fast because you only have 5 offensive linemen to protect. In this case, they do a great job protecting, allowing the quarterback to take a shot downfield. Falls incomplete, but that's a good sign for down the road.
Again, working deep downfield.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And in motion is Brown. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Working just a yard short of the lines of gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard as we are ready to get back underway. And they'll throw here with Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
To throw is Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll take this one in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Elliott on now for the PAT. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes to the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup with 5 on 1st down. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Patrick to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. He's got it! And he's in! Jalen Hurts! Touchdown, Kansas City.
Kansas City.
A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short, because they're going to stay out and go for 2. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
43.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Kelsey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. It's a gain of 34. On first down, it's Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's in! Hollywood Brown! Touchdown, KC! And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here is Shipley on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Man in motion is Smith. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
Brings up second down.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's good.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's Barkley. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll let this go for Goddard. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. That is hard. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles go up by 7. 28-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Mahomes on first down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. A first down throw for Mahomes. That's complete to Royal. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Royal. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good, so add one more. It will take a first-half lead into the locker room. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
On third down, it's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Go Silver, ready? Great. 180. Call up Yeti.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. And he's got another one. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And this is no good. Missed the extra point, and that will keep the score right where it is. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. a sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man is Royals. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
You're there.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Got his man at the 6. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And looked like he might have had a lead, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. Second down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
With Brian run right on the option. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are back within 6. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
73. Great. Trimmer.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
That's good.
For a really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Great. Set. Hey, easy. 63, pass.
A first down throw for Hurts. This one not quite on target. let him too much, and that one falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now Hurts on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
First down throw, Mahomes. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got it.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
On second down, Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From the 23, here's second and a couple. Now a carry for Hunt. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
Great run there, but now the question becomes, when does the defense start using their timeouts? You typically want to use them on the plus side of the 2-minute warning. So we'll see ultimately how they choose to play this out as this game kind of winds down.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Throwing is Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Too easy.
His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
He went out.
So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter.
Too easy.
He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here is Shipley on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the
Come on, oh my gosh, this game, bro. Why would they make me run off the play like that?
inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. It is a sack. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are right back in this one.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 19-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. 3rd, they need 8. Hurts working in the pistol. He'll be forced outright. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. In the stoppage, just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Gray going to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up for 1st and 10. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Mahomes back. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Mahomes on 1st down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. Now, Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will not get in. They would pull up empty on this try for two. Unable to tie this football game up. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buzz. You still feel paralyzed about friends just having kids ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source?
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.